There's a faded photograph beside the window, turning silver from the morning rain. I used to hold it like a little prayer, like love could come back again. I saved every letter you forgot to take, every melody we used to play. I kept a room inside my heart for you, while you were slowly walking away. I thought forever would end with thunder, with a final word, with a broken door. But some goodbyes don't make a sound, they just stop feeling like before. You didn't break my heart in one night, you didn't leave beneath the moonlight. You faded like a candle burning low, a little less fire, a little less glow. I was holding on to yesterday's flame, trying to warm myself with your name. Now I know the deepest pain I ever knew was losing something that was already leaving you. I remember the way you looked at me, like I was the only world you knew. But somewhere between the years and seasons, that look slowly disappeared from you. We stopped dancing in the kitchen at midnight, stopped laughing like we used to do. The silence became our conversation, and strangers became me and you. Maybe love doesn't die from a broken promise, maybe it disappears in the things we don't say. A missed call, a colder touch, 1,000 little pieces slipping away. I kept fighting for a ghost of us, for a dream that had already gone. And the hardest truth I had to face was knowing I was loving alone. You didn't break my heart in one night, you didn't vanish without a fight. You disappeared between the words we lost, between the love and the growing cost. I don't hate you, I don't blame your heart. Some beautiful things still fall apart. The saddest stories are the ones we don't see. When love fades slowly, quietly, and leaves a memory. Your name doesn't hurt like it used to, but sometimes I miss the woman I was when you loved me. still walk the hallway where your laughter lived, where we made promises we couldn't keep. The walls remember every little thing, every secret, every dream we buried deep. I wore your memories like an old blue dress, too beautiful to throw away. I thought if I held them close enough, they would bring you back someday. I waited for a storm to end our story, for a reason, for a final sign. But the cruelest endings don't come with tears, they arrive quietly over time. Somewhere in the space between our goodbye, we lost the love we were trying to find. Not in anger, not in pain, not from a fire, not from the rain. You didn't stop loving me in one day, you just slowly drifted away, like an old song fading on the radio, like a river forgetting where to flow. And I was still standing where we began, holding a love that slipped through my hands. Your coffee cup is still beside the window, though the flowers have lost their bloom. I hear your voice inside the silence, but I know you're not coming home soon. We became strangers wearing familiar faces, two hearts pretending nothing changed. The hardest thing about losing someone is watching them leave while they remain. Maybe we weren't meant to last forever. Maybe forever was just a beautiful lie. Maybe some angels come into our lives just long enough to teach us goodbye. I don't hate the years we spent together, I don't regret the love we made, but I mourn the little pieces of us that disappeared before we walked away. Somewhere in the space between our goodbye, 1,000 memories learned how to die. The picture stayed, the letters remained, but nothing ever felt the same. You didn't break my heart, you broke it slowly, night after night. And now I finally understand, love doesn't always fall apart, sometimes it just slips away, like the last warmth of yesterday. I waited for you until I realized I was the only one still waiting. kept the porch light burning through the winter, waiting for a shadow at my door. I saved your favorite song on the old record, like we were still dancing like before. The flowers on the table stopped blooming, the letters slowly turned to gray. But I kept every piece of our forever, afraid to throw my heart away. I thought love would leave with a warning, with a final tear, with a final goodbye. But some endings happen in silence, while two people are still standing side by side. I carry the weight of empty promises, held on to words that time erased. I searched for the love we used to have, but found only shadows in its place. You didn't leave when you walked away, you left in every little change. A colder kiss, a quieter room, a heart that stopped reaching for mine too soon. And I was loving the memory of you long after the real you was gone. I remember the nights we talked forever, when your hand would never let me go. Now the silence sits beside me at the table, like a stranger that I've learned to know. We weren't broken by a single moment, no one was wrong, no one was to blame. We just became two different stories, written underneath the same old name. Maybe some love stories don't shatter, maybe they don't burn into flames, maybe they disappear like footsteps, washed away by years of rain. I waited for a sign from heaven, I waited for you to come back home. But the hardest truth I ever faced was realizing I was waiting alone. I carried the weight of empty promises through every season, every scar. I held a candle for a love that faded, trying to find where you are. But some hearts don't break completely, some hearts just learn to let go. Some loves don't die in a moment, they disappear slowly, soft and slow. And now I lay down the memories of the love I used to know. I wasn't waiting for you anymore, I was waiting for the feeling that was already gone. There's a chair by the window where you used to sit, where your old stories still live a little bit. I kept the coffee cup you left behind, like broken things could turn back time. I walked through rooms full of yesterday, searching for words we forgot to say. I carried your memory under my skin, trying to find where we disappeared. I thought the end would come like thunder, a final storm across the sky. But some love doesn't fall apart loudly, some love just learns how to hide. Where did the love go quiet? When did your heart stop calling mine? Was it somewhere in the morning silence? Was it somewhere between the lines? You didn't break me with a goodbye, you didn't leave me with a scar. You faded like a dying photograph, slowly losing who we were. And I kept holding yesterday while you were letting go today. I remember when your eyes could find me across a crowded room full of lights, when every touch felt like forever and every kiss could heal the night. Now we speak like distant strangers, careful words and empty smiles. Two hearts standing in the same place, but separated by 1,000 Maybe love doesn't always die from cheating. Maybe it doesn't need a final fight. Maybe it leaves through little moments that disappear into the night. A forgotten promise, a colder embrace, a familiar voice that feels out of place. And the hardest thing I ever learned was missing someone who was still there. Where did the love go quiet? Where did the fire lose its flame? I searched through all our memories, but nothing ever felt the same. I don't regret the years I gave you, I don't regret the love we knew. Some stories don't end with goodbye, some just slowly fade from view. And now I finally understand, love didn't leave all at once, it disappeared little by little, like footprints washed away by rain. I wasn't waiting for you to come back, I was waiting for the love that had already gone. Kept the curtains open every evening, waiting for your shadow on the wall. I memorized the sound of your footsteps, like a prayer I couldn't stop at all. Your old record still spinning in the corner, playing songs we used to know, but the melodies feel different now, like they belong to someone I don't know. I thought my heart would break forever the night you finally walked away, but the hardest wounds are the quiet ones, the ones that grow day after day. There was a day your echo stopped calling, a day your memory lost its sound. I reached for the love we once carried, but there was nothing left to hold on now. You didn't leave with a storm or a warning. You didn't burn our world apart. You faded like a winter photograph, slowly disappearing from my heart. And I waited through seasons and shadows for a love that had already gone. I kept your name inside my stories, I kept your smile inside my dreams. I protected every little moment, even the ones that started hurting me. We weren't destroyed by a single mistake. There was no villain, no one to blame. We just became two different strangers, wearing the memories of the same name. Maybe love doesn't die like lightning. Maybe it doesn't crash and burn. Maybe it leaves through tiny pieces before we ever feel the hurt. A missing touch, a distant look, a heart no longer searching. And the cruelest truth I ever found was losing you while I was still holding you. There was a day your echo stopped calling, and I finally stopped waiting by the door. I realized I wasn't chasing you anymore. I was chasing who we were before. I don't regret the love I gave you. I don't regret the tears I cried. Some beautiful things are not broken, they simply fade away with time. And now I let the silence tell me what my heart refused to know. Some loves don't disappear in a moment. Some loves leave slowly, long before they go. I waited for your return, until I realized the only thing coming back was the memory of you. a shadow on the wall where we used to stand. Two young hearts with forever in their hands. The old wooden floor still remembers our feet, the nights we danced to a broken heartbeat. I kept the candles from my last December, kept the little things I couldn't surrender. I thought if I protected every memory, the love we lost would come back to me. I waited for the moment everything would change, for a reason, for a sign, for someone to blame. But some endings don't arrive like a storm. They come quietly and leave you warm. In the room where love fell asleep, I found the dreams we couldn't keep. No broken glass, no final fight, just two hearts losing their life. You didn't leave me in one goodbye. You disappeared little by little inside. A softer voice, a distant touch, a love that slowly became too much. And I was holding yesterday's rain while you were forgetting my name. I remember the woman you used to see, the one who made you feel like you were free. I remember the fire inside your eyes before I forever learned how to hide. We stopped asking about each other's dreams, stopped hearing the words behind the screams. Nothing ended, nothing broke. We just became strangers wearing old clothes. Maybe love doesn't always die screaming. Maybe it doesn't leave a scar. Maybe it quietly closes the window while we're still staring at the stars. Maybe the hardest goodbye isn't leaving. Maybe it's staying too long to see that the person standing beside you is no longer who they used to be. In the room where love fell asleep, I finally found the truth I couldn't keep. We weren't destroyed by a single night, we just slowly lost the fight. I forgive the years, I forgive the pain, I forgive the tears that fell like rain. Some love stories don't end with goodbye, they fade like colors from the sky. And now I close the door gently on the room where our love fell asleep. I waited for you to come back, but I finally understood. You never left all at once, you left in pieces. I save the mornings when you held me closer, the little jokes nobody else would know. I kept the sweater that still smelled like summer, from the days when we were never letting go. I traced the lines of our old photographs, searching for the moment we lost our way. But memories can be beautiful liars. They make you stay where love couldn't stay. I waited for the words you never spoke. I waited for the fire to return. But some flames don't die from the wind. They disappear when nobody burns. My heart waited too long for your return, held on to ashes that refused to burn. I was saving a place inside my soul for a love that was no longer whole. You didn't break me with a final goodbye. You didn't leave beneath the midnight sky. You faded like a painting left in the rain, slowly losing every shade of yesterday. And I was holding on to what we knew, while time was taking me away from you. There are songs I can't listen to anymore. They still carry the sound of your name. There are streets I avoid after sunset, because they remember us the same. We didn't fall like two broken glasses. We didn't burn like a house in flames. We simply became two quiet strangers, trying to protect a dying name. Maybe love is not always a goodbye letter. Maybe it doesn't leave a scar behind. Maybe it hides inside forgotten moments, until there's nothing left to find. A hand that stops reaching, a voice that grows cold, a story slowly losing the words it once told. And the hardest truth I ever carried was knowing I wasn't losing you today. I have been losing you for years. My heart waited too long for a miracle, for a love that was already invisible. I counted the nights, I counted the tears, I carried your memory through all these years. I don't regret the love I gave away. I don't regret the promises we made. Some beautiful things are not meant to stay. They leave slowly, like the last light of day. I wasn't waiting for you anymore. I was waiting for the woman I was when you still loved me. wooden chair where you used to sit and hold my hand. The room still carries pieces of us, like footprints buried in the sand. I remember every little promise, every dream we painted in the sky. I thought love would find a way back home if I just waited long enough inside. I was waiting for a broken heart, waiting for a final goodbye, but nobody warned me about the slow goodbye, the one that happens while you're still alive. This is the last song I sang for you, the last melody of a love I knew. I carried your memory through every night, held on to a shadow that lost its light. You didn't disappear like a falling star. You didn't leave with a shattered heart. You faded like smoke into the morning air, until I reached out and you weren't there. And I finally learned the truth I couldn't see. Sometimes love leaves quietly. Where we were younger, where your laughter filled the rain. I searched for the girl inside your eyes, but only found an echo of your name. We weren't broken by a moment of anger. We weren't destroyed by a lie. We just became two lonely rivers that stopped flowing side by side. Maybe love doesn't die from a battle. Maybe it doesn't fall from a flame. Maybe it slips away in small pieces until nothing feels the same. A missed conversation, a forgotten touch, a heart that slowly stops needing us. And the hardest thing I ever had to know was that I was holding yesterday while you were letting go. This is the last song I sang for you, not because my love was never true, but because I finally learned to release the ghost of the love that used to be. I won't chase the years we left behind. I won't beg for a heart that changed its mind. Some beautiful stories are meant to fade, like the final notes of a blues song played. And tonight I close the door softly on the last song I sang for you. I waited for your love to return until I realized it had already said goodbye. There's an empty side of forever, a place where your heartbeat used to stay. I walk through the rooms of our memories, trying to find what time took away. I kept the songs you used to love, kept the flowers from my final spring. Funny how a heart holds on to ghosts long after they stop needing anything. I waited for a moment of truth, a word that would explain the pain. But some loves don't end with a goodbye, they disappear inside the rain. On the empty side of forever, I was still calling your name, holding on to a fire that was fading, trying to bring back the flame. You didn't break my heart in pieces, you didn't tear my world apart. You left through little moments, one silence at a time in my heart. I waited for you to come back to me, but you were already a memory. I remember the way you looked at me, like I was your only place to fall. Now your eyes pass right through me, like you don't remember me at all. We didn't lose ourselves in anger, there was no war, no final scene, just two people slowly drifting from everything we used to be. I blame the years, I blame the distance, I blame the nights I cried alone. But love can leave without a reason and still feel like a losing Maybe we were a beautiful chapter, not a story meant to last forever. Maybe some hearts meet for a season, then slowly let go together. I carried every promise you forgot, I wore every scar you couldn't see. And the hardest thing about goodbye was learning to release what was leaving me. Oh, on the empty side of forever, I finally learned to let you go. The love we had was never wasted, it was just a river that stopped its flow. I won't chase the ghost of yesterday, fades away. And tonight I close the door gently on the empty side of forever. I wasn't waiting for you anymore. I was waiting for the love that used to live here. I kept your name inside my diary, like a secret I was afraid to lose. I saved the flowers from our summer and the old letters written by you. Watch the moon through the window, waiting for your car to come around. But years turned into silent seasons, and your footsteps never made a sound. But the deepest pain comes softly when nobody hears the heartbreak. I was chasing the last shadow of your love, holding on to something that was never enough. You didn't leave me with a broken goodbye. You disappeared slowly, right before my eyes. A little less laughter, a little less care, a little more silence filling the air. You didn't stop loving me in one day. You faded like the colors of yesterday, and I was still standing where we began, with an empty heart and your name in my hands. I remember when your arms were my shelter, when your voice could calm my fears. Now your memory feels like a stranger wandering through the ghosts of my years. We never had a final battle, no cruel words, no last goodbye. We just became two lonely strangers, watching our forever slowly die. Heart that stops walking the extra mile, and the hardest truth I had to face wasn't that you left me. It was that you had already failed. They simply know when it's time to finally let go. And tonight I release the shadow of the love I used to know. I wasn't waiting for you anymore. I was waiting for the version of us that was already gone.